peeps? It is the Goose Man coming back at you with a follow-up to the discussion I had with Richard Martin. This is just me, though. I'm giving you a peek at where I'm at in the 1944 campaign West on the Ultimate Edition. I am right at the start of Monte Cassino. So I've played Anzio and Cassino, so 2 missions in 1944. And I wanted to give you an update on where my army is at this point. I have 4,832, so pretty darn good. I should sell this Panzer IIF and this Martyr 3H. I just haven't done it yet. And I also should sell this 1-star FW190A. I don't need the prestige, so I'm not doing it at the present moment. Okay, but let's go through some thoughts on what I discussed with Richard and my thoughts on what army I'm going to be focusing on in 44 into 45. All right, so Richard Martin has 470. I'm sorry, that's Helmut Hornsberger. Good grief. He's doing. I would like to get him a second hero in 44 and get him up to possibly 4 stars. But it's difficult because of these 2 reasons. Richard Martin and Sosabowski. Raphael Sosabowski, I'm trying to get them both up to 3 stars and a hero. I would like the Gebirgsjäger to get either a defense hero or a movement hero. Same for Richard Martin. Either a defense hero or a movement hero. That's all I'll accept. +2, +3 defense, +2, +3 attack, or +1 movement is all I would accept for either one of them. Helmut Warnsberger, I want a movement. Oladier, I'm going to try to limit my use of him because he is just BA as is. So my use of infantry is very lacking in the West. That's why I use so much artillery, is so I can use my tanks. The infantry is so difficult to build up in the West campaign because you can only, I only imported 2 infantry into the 42-43 campaign. So I used the 2 conscripts that you're given and tried to build them up, and it's extremely difficult. Richard Martin thinks you should buy 2 Fallschirmjäger and you work on building each of them up. But again, you're limited in the amount of kills and time you can spend using those units in the various maps on ultimate difficulty. I'm just going to go ahead and sell this crap. This is just not going to work. How's it? Yeah. Just get it, clean it up. Clean it up. All right, let's talk about tanks. And I'm going to get rid of the KV-1B. Yeah, there's really no point in keeping this around. All right. So, let's talk about the tanks that I have. Heinz Rondorf is in a Panther, and I use him rarely because it really messes up your soft cap. Albert Kirscher I kept in the Flam, and I use him rarely because it really messes up your soft cap. Using tanks, using core tanks, is very difficult because it really starts messing with your soft cap. So you really need to be cognizant of what you bring for core units. So these all are super expensive core units. So I don't use them very often. All right, I use one of them, and I've been trying to use Petrov Mitchell, So I can get him 2 stars and a hero. It is difficult to do that. But I should be working on building up all of these guys. But I'm just not doing it. It's really difficult to do with soft cap. Yeah. If I keep him in a KV-1C, I think he'll do fine because of his defense and his adequate attack in both infantry and tank. He's not the best unit, but he can go toe-to-toe with most tanks and anti-tanks that the enemy can throw at it currently. Right, then we got Soren, doing great. 4 stars and over 1,000 kills, due for a third hero. 4 stars for my Mad Panther. Gonna get a third hero eventually. And Huxley, the 5th SE Panther, got a +1 movement, so I'm keeping this guy. I'm very proud of his progress. Already at 150 experience, and yeah, see, his 142 is just, that's so cheap. And I'm going to be upgrading these to the G model. Super cheap, and it increases their close defense and their defense all the way around. Becomes a better defended tank. It just no longer fires at air attack. My 2 Panthers. We got the Totem Call is doing 4 stars and over 1,000 kills, so due for a third hero eventually. And Zilla is still working on getting him up to 3 stars. Not as strong as I'd like him to be. So I definitely want to give him elite, or elite replacement. I should sell this off, so I'm just going to do that. Because my Recon is this Goose Man. Because he's super cheap, 103, and he is very effective at maneuvering and getting kill, or not really getting kills. He sucks at getting kills, but he's great at surrounding and doing the grab a core area. So for example, this area, I'm going to put him down here and allow them to seize this and constantly seize it, take it back, seize it and take it back, and let them come in here and have a bad day. So this is my thought patterns for pulling off Monte Casino, is have a strong force here that I use just to use artillery on, and just to lure the enemy back and forth into this area, while a strong force comes over here to help back this one up, and nothing up here. So that's basically it. Force here, and let them take this over slowly. Hopefully they don't bring up anything over here. I have to finish watching Huxley's playthrough of it to verify that nothing ever comes up here. Okay, enough with that. Okay, so now my anti-tank. I got D-Wolf in a Stug 4, and ever since I put him in a Stug 4, he's doing better because he can be artillery and anti-tank. Eventually, based on his hero, I might upgrade him to a Panther. Yeah, because that would be good. But maybe I should have more Stug 4s. I was talking with Richard Martin about that, using more Stug 4s and getting them beefed up to at least 3 stars by the time you get to 45. That'd be good. So that's something I need to consider to get rid of this. I guess I have enough prestige to buy another Stug 4. So that's something I'm considering doing. Let me know your thoughts. Maybe having 2 Stug 4s would be a good idea. Alright, and then I got these 10.5s that are, still suck. Still don't even have 100 kills except for this one. So this is due for a hero. We got the Locarnus is Nebelwerfer. Getting darn close to it has to be getting a second hero pretty soon, and I hope it's either range. That's what I hope it is, range. That's the only thing I want to accept. We got RMA. He's ready to get his first hero, and it should be range, so he can be more effective as in artillery. And yeah, these are just using as backups. I don't use them very often. And I needed to buy a Wolframen in the first mission, and you'll see why. I don't like using Wolframen. They're too expensive, but the first mission was necessary, and we'll see if I use it much after that. And I also bought an 88, a brand new 88 in Casino, and already it got 1 star. There's a lot of air units that come out, and I am tending to agree with Richard Martin about using or importing 2 88s from your 39 through 41 buildup of your army. And that is because their fighters and bombers are just insane, and they just keep coming. So I'm working on building up another 88, and I don't see the use of mobile AA in this. They don't respect it, so I'm not even going to attempt to buy any mobile AA. We got him with a +2 attack. OC got a +2 attack, and my range and movement 88 is doing very, very well. Okay, so let's talk about planes. Now, here's something to show you. They are ready to upgrade to a BF-109K. And look at the difference between a G and a FW-190. Okay, it's got 11 initiative. This got 13. So the K, the K looks like it's going to be a nice in-house upgrade for both Bela and Heinrich Bar. So I'll probably bump him up to 12 strength, a BF-109Ks. So both of these aren't even close to getting a third hero, because you don't get that many battles in 42, 43. Huxley, I'm still trying to build up to his first hero. He's almost at 3 stars, so that's doing much better. And this I'm selling. I do not agree with Richard Martin. I think 6 fighters is plenty. I won't use more than 6 fighters. In fact, I rarely deploy all 6 of these fighters. But you do need to work with this experimental TA-152H. Him being at 12 strength is just awesome. He starts out at 12 strength, and this starts off at 12 strength. Is perfect. You see, if you look at this, it's 12 out of 12. So both your experimental planes start at 12 out of 12 as the base strength. Use that to your advantage. All right. Yeah, Priller is doing very well, almost up to 3 stars. So use him. It's not too difficult to get him up to 2 stars. So use him. They respect that +4 defense. What is his? +4 defense and spotting. Okay, what is yours? +4 attack, +4 defense, +3 initiative. That is killer. You cannot upgrade this SE fighter ever. And the thing is he has 125 at ultimate difficulty, and I was giving him, and I wasn't able to get any kills from him. I was only able to attack once with him. I think it was a ground unit, and I missed. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. Working to build him up will take a large effort. But at least I now have 6 SE units. So my goal with my fighters is to use these 2 to get up to 3 stars, use him to get up to 3 stars eventually, and use him to get up to 3 stars before 45, because 45, well, they can only have 3 stars. If they have 4 stars, then they can't get any. If they have 3 stars, then they can't get any more experience until after Bastogne. Okay, so then my bombers. These are the only 2 bombers to use. Only 2 bombers to ever use in the West campaign until much later when they start giving you other bomber units. Yeah. I guess Uber Rudel was due for a 3rd hero. And then I have not played my strategic bombers well at all. I sold off the big dog Hinkle because he got a lousy 1st hero. And now I got this Hinkle and this Donier that's got +2 attack, and this Donier, which I very rarely use. So I have not successfully used my strategic bombers. I am not as skilled at that as Richard Martin is and as Soren is becoming. But these guys, these Panzer Grenadiers, they're pretty nice. They're super cheap, 100 prestige, and they have +9 attack, +7 defense, +3 initiative, +1 spotting. So it's like a Grenadier that can move, but it can't take over any area that you like. It can't take over an objective. It's just a transport. And if you put it in close terrain, it'll get raped. But the advantage of this is its mobility and its cheapness. So I haven't been very successful in utilizing them, but maybe I need to rethink that. And of course, I have 3 mines left from the previous mission. I should probably sell them off or save them for another mission. If you have a suggestion for those, let me know. But I am actually working on the East campaign, but I knew that I needed to do a follow-up of Richard Martin's. So 6,521 is where I'm starting, and I have to still buy all this stuff. And if you have any thoughts on my army or any questions or would like to name one of the units, I'm trying to give more people names of the various units, let me know. And as always, stay Lutheran, my friends. Thanks for watching.